guys, today's Ramble review is going to be on the basis of Sex that we just saw. What a film, man.
Oh,
OG Legally Blonde.
So many mic drops.
So many mic drops. Real life story. I mean, inspired by, so I'm sure there is some things that didn't actually happen. But
there always are.
There always is.
But you know, let's not pay attention to that.
No, because it's the purpose of the story that's the most important, and a very important one indeed.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we follow Ruth Ginsburg, who was played by the lovely Felicity Jones.
She is lovely. I must say,
a queen.
That her accent wasn't great.
No.
So
she's very English.
She
and
is.
Ruth Ginsburg is very American.
You hear it creep through every now and again. You're
yeah.
Like,
We'll look past it.
We will look past it.
Yeah, she plays Ruth Ginsburg. She gets into Harvard Law School. This is in the 1950s when women haven't really, they've only really
do anything.
Yeah, we've only just really been accepted into Harvard Law School. And you know, she's really about gender equality. She wants to change the law on the basis of sex, hence the title. And it goes through her life, and you know, she's rejected over and over again by so many different people, like the Harvard Law people and so many different like law firms across New York. And then she comes across this one case that is actually sexually discriminative towards a man. And she thought, what better way to change the laws on the basis of sex using this?
Yeah.
Like, usually laws are discriminative against women. This one happened to be about being discriminative to a man. Yeah. So that's our story, basically.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is a real life story. So if you're clued up on any history of women's rights, you probably would have heard of this before. I wasn't really in the know about any of this. Obviously, I knew of Ruth Ginsburg, but that she's a badass, and she's still going strong, which I love, and that they had a clip of her at the end, which I loved, of like actual her instead of getting like an actress to play older her. I was like, yes.
She has great style.
She really does. So yeah, there's not much I can say about it other than I really enjoyed it. It is a very like law heavy film, so if you're not really interested in things like that,
it's very dialogue heavy.
It is, yeah. It's a lot of like, you are be interested in that topic to care.
You gotta care about,
you should care,
equal rights, people.
Yeah.
It's a very important subject.
It really is.
I feel like it's a very like relevant film to this to now, because this happened back in like the 50s and the 70s, and like they were having issues with that, and we still have issues now. So it's like, apparently, I mean, we've come a long way, just not far enough.
We really have.
But
to suffragette, but we're still having problems.
Yeah, I think it is important to know her story though, to know, you know, things can be reversed in the basis of sex. Only partially, in very small parts.
Baby steps, man.
Baby steps. But I think it's a very important story to be told. I mean, if you can make sort of true life stories about all these other men, then why the fuck not?
Like friggin' Vice and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
He was the worst. The worst. He was the worst. He doesn't deserve a biopic, was the worst. Anyway, this woman does.
Spitting truths right here. But yeah, so.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I did too.
So many mic drops, so many great speeches.
Oh yeah, there's so many moments where you're like, oh.
So many eye rolls.
So many eye rolls.
You just sat there through the whole film, and every time somebody, like, you know, assumed a woman should be like a caregiver and shit, you were like, please stop your talking.
Should we give a shout out to her husband for also being a badass and being good, just a genuinely good human being?
Yes.
It's the lowest of standards I feel like a human being should have.
Exactly. But back in the time,
in the time, that was revolutionary. he was way before his time.
And played by the lovely Armie Hammer.
Yes, who is the best. I just love him so much.
We all stan a great human being, Armie Hammer.
We really
do. Ruth Ginsburg husband,
we really
Martin Ginsburg. Her daughter was a badass.
Yes.
She was like this little rebel girl who was like, fight the power.
And now she's a professor at Harvard. Was it Harvard or was it somewhere else?
I think it was Harvard Law School.
She's a law professor, which is cool.
Pretty freaking cool.
So
yeah, it as we say, style like every film. A lot about gender rights and equality. So if you're not into that, probably won't enjoy this. If you are,
but if you enjoy, I'd say if you enjoy like that, like a good wordy argument, and if you like watching that kind of like debate,
like a court drama film, for like A Few Good Men, oh for fuck's sake. Fucking Few Good Men.
Woman.
woman.
Or just people, like a few good people. That's all we ask for, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then I feel like you enjoy this. There's no action in the way of like karate chopping people or anything.
No, it's just a biopic that spills a lot of truths.
Hell yeah.
Educational.
I like these kind of films though. That's the good thing I love about biopics, is that you like educate yourself. And I'm like, yes, all about that.
All about absorbing the knowledge.
Yes, I live for it. I'm sitting there like, yes, educate me.
Educate everybody else.
Yes, so I'm not sure how the kind of like reception of this film will go. I hope it goes well.
Me too, fingers crossed.
There's no reason for it not to go well, but there's always one, isn't there?
These biopics do sort of tend to go unnoticed in the times, I suppose. It's still early in the year, so films that come out rather early in the year, like January, February, tend to sort of go under the radar for everyone a little bit.
That they're, like, by the time it comes to like awards season, you're like, oh, we forgot.
It's like, oh wait, that was a thing, yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, this might get some award buzz next year.
I freaking hope so.
Maybe. I mean, if Vice can get it, then why not? And I believe this had a female director, actually.
Ooh.
Mimi Hella. I believe that's what her name is. If it's not,
right on.
Ellen will put this in here because I don't edit the videos.
Note
but yeah. So that was On the Basis of Sex.
Yes.
Really enjoyed it.
Nothing to really hate about it at all, other than the accent.
Yeah, that was an issue. Yeah. She should work on that. But
spicy.
We do love Felicity Jo. We stand Felicity Jo.
Yeah.
So hard. Ever since Chalet Girl. Ever since Chalet Girl.
Oh good lord.
We love her.
So that's all we've got to say about that.
Yep.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We'll be having lots more.
So many more.
So
subscribe to Ellen.
Subscribe to Rihanna. Subscribe to
this.
And we will see you guys in the next video.
Okay, bye.